last year's national championship, the UTSA Roadrunners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. And the Roadrunners will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cadets offense takes the field to start this game off. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same.
There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Army!
And everything works out for the offense, right? They went for it on 4th and 1 earlier. It was a big decision, a big gamble. They got it, and now you pay it off with the touchdown. Head coach is loving that.
And he made the extra point without problem. Fielded in the end zone. It's Reese. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So UTSA's offense will go to work for the first time today. He's been a story all season long, just continues to impress. The question remains of all the reel in the Heisman Trophy, Jesse.
Well, the games are only going to get bigger because of his success in the first half of the year. His team is winning a lot of games. It's about championships, but this guy has an opportunity to win the Heisman Trophy. He's a big part of his team's success.
No doubt, and the whole field's slanted towards stopping him. But he's been that good through the first part of the season. Can he continue? Against better competition and championship moments, that will decide whether he wins the Heisman.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Lost one deep down the right side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Great place to start for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. No, he got loose. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Black Knights moving quickly to the line. Unloads quickly. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back. Powers through the defender. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. The Black Knights are threatening on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Quick step and go. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! Sometimes you're hesitant to use your quarterback as a runner. Not when your quarterback runs like this.
You dang right. I'm going to use him. I'm going to use him early and often. He can run so well, can make you miss. Do you worry about him getting dinged up throughout a game? Sure, but when you can do things like that, it makes your offense so much stronger.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Reese. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move.
There he goes to the left. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, UTSA.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there.
And he lays out and he's got it down the left side. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Snagged in the middle, it's Traore. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Well, this guy struggled the last time out. He knew he had to get back in the film, get back to the practice field, and work on some things, and I think he did some good work because he's already thrown for more.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
And the Black Knights in the hurry-up.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Traore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. To the air on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it inside the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense in hurry-up mode. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
The Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, UTSA.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football.
Lots of room to run. The 30. Sees him in open space. An opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Defense showing blitz here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires left. Got it! And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Barrels ahead. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Army! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early. He's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives. They've scored 2 touchdowns. And here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete. But if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
This guy is just wearing them out. Another first down. Already has a couple of touchdowns in the first half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense. And if I'm this offense, I'm going to continue to feature him. He's winning his matchups. I'm going to find him. It's just the first half, and he's already had himself a full game's worth of stats.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's second and long. He wants to throw it again. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. The Roadrunners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Operating in the red zone here on second down. On second down. Gets it out fast. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Here's a heat. Intercepted for the 11th time. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback.
Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Traore. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Black Knights will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. So now it's second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Bring in the heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. He makes a catch. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Looking to throw, it's Addison. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. The Black Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Black Knights! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
He'll bring it out. It's Freeney. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Direct snap. Unloads to the right. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Black Knights will boot it away to start the second half.
14.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the third quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time, the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. Lost to throw again. Got a man. It's Reese. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Roadrunners are flying down the field. He'll pull it on the read.